This is what we're supposed to do.
Cool. I just got a notification on my phone that said, Mina, YouTube. Join now. Go watch.
Cool. All right.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
All right, cool. So then that way, yeah, we can do that at the same time, and maybe we can pick some people up from YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit. Do I need to record it now if it's streaming live? Because it'll already be on YouTube. No, I don't have to. Yay. Okay. Then in that case, go ahead and get comfortable. Get in a nice grounded position. Stretch out any spots you need to stretch. Have your feet planted firmly on the ground. Let's take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose again. And out through your mouth. Letting all the thoughts fade away. Focusing on your heartbeat and your breath. Focusing now, letting yourself sink further and further. Softening the spine, relaxing deep into yourself. Nyaturu kunai nai sitro sinyai nai inalai aturu kunawara mai ina si itimyai nai kuturo sunai ina mina alamai na ina ti isina itu urukuna ina mianai nai kurukusar ina kina ti anamai wanaina. Allowing now your feet to plant firmly into Mother Terra, allowing these deep, deep roots to be entangled with your own roots, allowing for your root to be full of this beautiful grounding energy, allowing all these beautiful, beautiful solar codes to come in, allowing for you to connect to your highest timeline for your highest good, allowing that to come through, and as it cleanses that root, we're going to push that energy further up still. Ina linya kina esuar kimya ina ti sarai na oroar ina timnya tarai tu surutuar ina mia alai anawar ina kai mia sarai tuar ina sinya kimya inurkunar ina ta ala ania masa ina timina ina orona. Bringing this energy further up still as we now open and unlock the sacral, allowing for the beautiful feminine energy to now take root, allowing for those beautiful roots of the lotus that unfurls inside of us, allowing for the divine feminine, allowing for the dark and the light feminine, allowing for that to come through and to seep outward. Ikia tumarinya siara ina kamalai na mi ina taatamai na aka ina sara ina wa ina laani atu ina masai tuara ina laani wana ina kaani sutru sua ina mara miarai ina tamaalai atu sua. Bringing this energy further up still as we now open and unlock that beautiful, beautiful solar plexus, allowing for that powerhouse of information and knowledge, that wisdom and intuition. Ikasia tuara unu inalanai na tu inakamai nia saatiata inakamai la inua inatarayara inanasa tuswa inakamai atia sarai inalaanai tu inakarai noa inati sarai turkunur inanaana saya inalaina miata inakarayana tisata. Pulling now this energy further up still as we now open and unlock the heart chakra, allowing for this beautiful energy to come through for love and compassion, for understanding, for deep understanding, allowing for this connection now between your inner world and your outer, allowing for this beautiful love feeling and unity to come through. Ito lala inawa, inakai ngati itu suana, inala ni ani anuakna, inatara ni asarau, ina suaniwa, inatahu tu nuana, inala ani muna yana, inakaana inusu tu sua, inanama ina itima na, ana ano nua, inagana na inu, inanai unukunyua, anaya sara inawana na, inalama ina ituana, inani akana ina tu, inalama ina sara ine, inaninya na kununuana, inanana igunura, inasaatimiani suna ino, inalama ina inuana, inasaatimiana sara inoana. Just sending some gratitude for the Procyon for joining us. Inatama isaina na onunua, inanana ikina na nusu, inalama ina ina tutu ina, akasaira ti atu, inanana na inu, inanama ina na inuaka, inanaisi titi sonana ina, inanama ina, pushing this love outward now as it encompasses an ever feeling, forming this beautiful shield that allows only love to get in and only love to get out. Namekina na yuna yasa aanyaka unya wai inamwanai unya inasani manai. Pulling that energy further up still as we now open and unlock the throat chakra, allowing for this beautiful truth and resonance to come through, allowing for you to be able to speak your truth, live your truth, walk your truth, think your truth, as well as impart your truth. Allowing for you only to hear the truth, allowing for you to be able to impart that wisdom to others and allow it to be heard with love and compassion. Yanakai nyatmia, inalini nianu inawar, inanaini nainu tununai, inalani ninuyanai, inainyawana inino, inosununuainia, inalani mioni, ininiwana nainai, inaka inunuin. Inawininaini sa inanainuni unuinainu inananauna. Pushing that energy further up still as we open and lock the third eye, allowing the all-seeing eye to connect us to our higher selves, to our astral selves, and to our consciousness, allowing for all of that to be intertwined and interlocked, allowing now for this energy to connect outward and onward. Allowing for true wisdom and knowledge to come through the silence, for only when there's true silence and solitude, when you can perceive things as they are, allowing for that knowledge to come in. Pushing that energy further up still as we now push it and unlock the crown chakra, allowing for our higher density versions to come in, allowing for all of our guides, all of the wisdom keepers to step in, allowing them to aid and assist us in this time, only in this time as we now prepare for a massive shift and awakening. Timaini Israel Turukunoela, Tinuenya Sum, Tinaini Sum, Taini Sarainu, Tamaina Isinainu, Tinainu Suru, Tunuanayan, Tunuanayan, Timanainu Noano. Tisanonainin, tinanaina, tisaranisu, tinanainu, tinanainu ma. Pushing that energy further up still as we now open and unlock the etheric chakras, allowing for our etheric body, our celestial body, and our soul body to come and to be seated in our holy crown and in our holy throne. Dinanain dusum, dinanain usum, damalaini du, dana, dinai su, danai unu, dai, danai, du su tunu, dinai, dinai, du su. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and releasing it through your mouth. Pushing now this energy now as we interconnect, allowing for all that doesn't belong to be seeping out, allowing for energy, the highest order, to be continually fluxing through us, washing and cleaning all of any stale energy we may have, anything that may be stagnant, anything that needs to make way for higher codes, for crystalline DNA, anything that needs to make way for your higher density selves, anything that needs to make way for your highest self. Dinasai Diasanai ni maturu kunanai na marai inala ana ani aturu kusanaina inaki ati sunu suro toan inala ani anai turu kunan ala meisari ina weni aturu suna inaka ani mani tunu anaina. Calling upon the energy now of this beautiful, beautiful reflective object known as the three-eyed Atlas, as it now turns and directs the energy and the power of the sun, allowing it to blast Terra Earth, allowing for it to send its beautiful energy crystalline codes, allowing for it to empower us to stake claim upon and burn through the earth and burn through all of the vestiges of the NAA, allowing for it to seep deep into everyone, allowing for them to step into their highest timeline for their highest good. Tamaya tu sanai inalai nai no tara tiatur inasinu anai ana inakaalnya maina turuk nanai ina sa tu sa ina na ana sia tu swa ina kama ana tia tu mar ina laina nu surai na sia ta ina kana nai ina ana anu ina nia sa ana na ina ka ani tu snya ina ani ni mai ina nai ni ukunyai ina nia tu nya nyua ina kana nya namai ina kana mai namai ina tia no manai ina lai akunakai ti sanai tu kunai ina nai ina tu kunai ina lanai kunai. Allowing for syncing, allowing for this beautiful integration as we now align ourselves to the higher frequency. Inati yamono tini towana ni usun tasana dinalai tunoa. Samaina kunaina mai ti saina inala ani ku utimia na siata inala anaina inutu tu. Allowing for this energy now to pass through us as you may start to feel your body parts heat up, especially your hands. Your portal accesses where we commune with our highest powers, with Source, which is Source, and we are Source together as we now share this energy and unity consciousness. Allowing for this beautiful integration of this crystalline DNA, allowing for others to step forward, for we have many here tonight. Danani surunu anaya 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 onoanu dianaya namai ti sarai turu kunanai inala ania turu kunana sira tusur inala ina itu sunia nona inala ina sira turun inakaina inisa anain durun nayun inanai saraniano tuanaini kanamainuha inahanua inahiano. Allowing for these very, very powerful energies to now integrate into us, be seated into us, activating any vestiges of crystalline DNA that need further activation, allowing for us to raise our frequency as we jump with the collective, as we jump with Mother Terra right now, as her entire frequency is at its highest. As we now sync our frequencies with Soul, which has now synced its frequencies with Alcyon. Tum na tum na tum ya tiania sunai ni sum alalai no turusu ilalai ni tu no nusu anakai nai no atarai lalai ana inasiri turu kunarayata inasi itimayana ikaranya tu inala inya turu kunarai anasa inalia turu kusuno arai ana ina hainoa kisa ata atu inalaya namana. Taking a deep breath in through your nose, I want you to hold this breath, pushing your stomach deep, deep to your spine, stretching your shoulders and your chest out, allowing this energy to take us up into Kundalini. Reconstructing quantum field, allowing this energy to now expand, allowing our minds to expand, allowing all of our parts to expand, allowing now our consciousness to expand. Yakara, allowing us and making us impervious to the flames, allowing for this beautiful energy to recharge our batteries, full 110%, allowing this energy to spread throughout all of our fibers and beings, through all timelines, allowing for it to burn through any densities, any stuck areas, any impurities. Inataraina kurukua tusua tia aqua tisa inalana tiatama anahu yaka ana atusunaina Nia unua kwa Nimenia nua nai inalana inua inatinu no inanana iwana ana nua inua no unua no inalana inaini unu Umnia inakunyanum inanainuanu inalanawana inaninum inanaiuna sa unosanuasan inatasu inalanawasan Tinanuana inua Timana ini tu Yakur kununa ini Si anu Inanamani Ananono Inanasin Inu Inainum mayonum Dinanoininasum. Bringing in this integration now, allowing for deep integration, allowing for us to connect and integrate on such a high level, allowing for us to not be discombobulated, allowing for this energy to be well seated, well rested, well met. Inamyanum nyasarainainum Tarainesu yakunainum Tisaraini marunum Tarainaitu sunoarana Inakainu anain Siaum Talana anay ukuna inati-ati na akuna naina inalay na itu. Allowing for our hearts to be in the perfect electrical rhythm to sustain these beautiful energies, allowing for our brains to resonate at the 100 hertz, allowing for all of our blood, allowing for all of our physical energies to be at the correct resonance. Minum Danai utusunu anainum Taraini asunaran Tarani suru narainin Tamayanainum Dinasuru Tananaini myanisu Kanana inakanaina itu utukunana isi anamai inalaina itu suna inakaanaya tia inakimani onyona inasaini akurkuna inalaya tima tusu inamaati anilaina anakara kisu analania tarainia Ana asia tuana inakarana inalanaya. Stretching your spine now. I want you to sit up and stretch from side to side. I want you to allow these energies to not remain stagnant within you. And now for those of us now with wings, I want you to unfurl your wings, allowing for them to come up and over in a protective cocoon. As we now allow this filter to now filter these energies, allowing for what we can handle, for what we can withstand, allowing for that to come in freely, allowing for that to recharge us, to kind of rejuvenate us, to press us farther than we've ever been pressed before. This doesn't change you. You are enough. We are just making you more of you, more as you are within your soul, allowing for those frequencies to match. Inanaya lari tu suno inalanaya naini Nina Sonu. Sending love and gratitude for not in sorrow for the death of what was, for the death of who we were. No sorrow for the death of all that was, for we are stepping newly into the light, stepping newly into the flames, stepping newly into our new tomorrow, today. Tasananaina kututuata ieti nananai turunoa anasuanaina kuana inananaina mai. Yaman ania to kanaina ina sa ania nuara nia rasia ina lana imya tia nanayana. Letting this waterfall of emotion to come through us as we now flush out and get in alignment with our deepest emotions, get in alignment with our inner emotions, with our inner child, our inner teenager, allowing for these to now seep and blend, for they are all us, and we are all them, and we have seamlessly integrated, and we will continue to seamlessly integrate these emotions. Nia kuma inai sari tu sunu arame ala inai ina nia tur kunanai sarai nur ina la ina nai tu aramai ina kusuan tu suana ina la nia tu no asai ina kia tia nia maena. As we allow all of these emotions to continually pass through our heart chakra, allowing and now this gratitude to come through for the cetacean beings for joining us. Ina tu timya ina ikuna ina mai ina siania nuaranyai ina kama ina and sending gratitude and love for all those who have joined us. And there's been so many. Tima ina kutima isianai ina lama ina aya turu su tuana. Ina kima ina. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and releasing through your mouth. Swaya. Ya nai. Ina nama ina itu. Ina nai na su. Ina nama ekia no sina nuaina. Ina lai no hatu maina. Having love for who we've been, for love for who we are, and love who we will be. For we are all of those in the now, in the present, in the power, in the quantum, all connected, all where we should be, as it should be. Ina niwana isa aniwana ina ni animainu dimanun. Allowing now for the frequencies and the meridian lines in the body to now reconnect and resync to Mother Terra, allowing for this to come back, allowing for tomorrow for us to find a fellow rhythm together in harmony. Yatamay itiwata. Inala anay na. Inatuutu nanay. And it's okay if you feel any pain or any sharpness in the heart. It is just that energy pressing through as we run it through the heart. Yatumai akunay na may sa anay no anay. Inalianay ati saray tu nuanay ata. Inakaray no asay tuaniya. Inakiya tu nay atu. Ananay anay ikunoy tuwar. Taking a deep breath into your nose, sinking further into your seat, releasing asay ta. Inanum, yawanum, yasunum, tiukunum, yanay, tun, tanay. Taking slow, deep breaths. Yanay, ukum, tasay, kusay, inalay, tuwata, inanay, kunay, inanay, susuna, akay, kukuna, asu, anay, su, yasu, anay, inanay, tiatuwa, na, isa, nay, niyaku, anay. Allowing for the pure, raw, primordial energy of Source to come through. Allowing trace particles of supernova energy to come through, permeate us on a cellular level. Kansay miya nalay, inani itiyatur kunanay na, inasaanay na saanay, inalanay ito, inaniyamay ito, inasay nalay, inakimay ito, inatasamay na itasamay, inalaanu sunuanay. Letting everyone step forward now, continuously in the circle, encompassing the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful marble that is us, allowing this beautiful energy, allowing for us to aid and assist our geomagnetic sphere, allowing for these energies to come through, allowing for it to come through with love, with gratitude, with understanding, with the desire to help, the desire to heal, the desire to know, the desire to speak truth, the desire to hear truth, the desire to see, the desire to know when to not speak, to be restful in the silence, the desire to find stillness. Yan kumain niya sa niya iturum tusum 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 akay tu niwanay isa inaluno na inakay niya tu kuna isum tisum tiana inasuna kuna inalama itu ta inakay ti sana. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Inakamay ita itiwata nyasutu inawanay inakiati asanay inakuru unoa inalay na nawa niyaku akuma anasi itu sunuana inanyanum nyasumuna. Now allowing yourself to focus hands to heart. Nukununa, nyasa niyanam, inati itim, dubum, dubum, dibum, 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 Takai, Yakub, Yana, Sun, Yanai, Yawanai. Our heart beats as one, for we are all one and one in the I am. Yawanam, Masun. And slowly coming back to your body, sinking down from the lofty places you've been, coming slowly, not as far down as you were before, but still lower than you were, and higher than you've been. Tiasai tua, tisai tua, nay, yuanai. Slowly, when you're ready, come back to your body. Focus on your feeling in your legs. Focus on the feeling in your body. Sensations. Your awareness of everything around you. The energy, the particles, the quantum realm. It's all within your reach because you're inside of it. And slowly come back. And stay right here. And slowly, when you're ready, come to the now and open your eyes. They're not going anywhere. This is amazing. There's a lot of beings here with us right now, and they are not going anywhere. The ones that can and are in our stratosphere. It's like almost looks like a traffic jam up there, and there's so much going on right now. I was very surprised to have the Procyon come through. I have never had the Procyon come through, even though I've had a lifetime as them. They've never spoke to me in a light language. They've never, they do come through, but not through this kind of avenue. Usually it's like, like I had them come through in a master class of mine. But they speak in telepathy, so I'd never really heard of that. Yeah, it was right away. It was like I almost couldn't stand it in the beginning because it was like right when we got to the heart chakra, they were there, and it was just like it was the first time I'd felt so much like of this kind of love from them, and then seeing them and feeling them, and like it just so intense. And I mean, there's people in the chat that are feeling it, like felt it. I mean, and maybe if you guys are watching on the live, definitely leave a comment and let me know if you guys felt it, because that was really intense. And I absolutely adore the Procyon beings. And that was the first one. The Astarians came through, the Cetacean beings, the Atlanteans, the dragons, the even some of the Agarthians and the Fae came through. Oh my God. The Archangelics, of course, the angels, the angelics were definitely there. Very intense. And I don't know if you guys felt the heat that was like coming in your extremities, but I definitely felt it. It was almost like borderline prickly, like almost a little painful. Lots of heat. Very intense, a lot of energy coming through. Yeah, I see people here in the chat saying yes, lots of heat. It was, yeah. Then started sweating. Exactly, same too. Like it's really cold in my house. I mean, it's really cold where I'm at in South Korea. It's like, almost freezing. And I'm like, I got intense heat. Like I thought, like it felt literally like I'd stuck my hand to like a flame or something. Um, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna check the chat just to see if anybody felt. Hi, everybody. Sorry for not being able to chat so much in the chat, but yeah, I just want to say like I'm so, so happy that you guys joined and were able to make it. I tried to, advertise this as much as I could, but it was really difficult too. But so the other thing is like you may have felt like I felt an intense energy. Yeah, the energy coming around your body, the aura is dense, never felt it. Felt like hot flashes. Um, Also, there was like intense, like sharp pain in my heart when that energy was being pushed through. I don't know if you guys felt it was like a stab, but that was like it was like almost coming through a pinprick. A pin. I can't even talk right now. It's like a point, a pinpoint. There we go. That's the English word I was looking for. And it pushed through, and it felt like it was just going like super intense, and then it was like pop, and then all the energy was like flooding. Like, oh yeah, Diana, like felt like heart water going down the drain. That was after the pop. It was like swirling, and then yeah, there was some swirling there too. I think I was even doing something with my hands because that's what I was like feeling, seeing, and everything. Um, but even now, my heart is like on fire right now. It's still very heated up. Um, oh, thank you. That's that's amazing. What is? I'm just happy you guys all joined. Like lots of clearing in the head. Did anyone else's ears pop too? I had ear. Oh, like I just read what you said. Your ear had pain too. I had ear pop. My ear like pop. Um, and it did hurt a little bit, but mine. I've been like cleaning my ears out, and I've had some like ear issues because I don't know. Korea is very mountainous and hilly, so I've been going on a lot of trips in the mountains, and it literally was like altitude stuff. But so it's like literally so many, yeah, so many upgrades, so many clearings. Um, this is gonna be for a while. It's not like, yeah, there's, oh, and I have to really say this because I don't know if you guys were paying attention or something, but what they were showing me is literally in space next to the sun where the three-eye atlas is right now was acting like a mirror. And you know how when light reflects off a mirror, it was like angling it in such a way that it would beam and blast us from the sun. It was like supercharging the energy. And that's why I kept feeling like even now my hand still feels like it's on fire, like pinpricks all over it. And essentially it's the left side. And the left side is your psychic abilities, your intuition, right? All of that. So, I mean, this is like a really, really big thing right now. And I'm not sure where did my little window go again? Did anybody else feel like they want to come on? You can come on and say stuff too, so other people can hear what you went through too, because I'm sure you're not the only one.
To me, it's
Um,
just like
go, Katarina.
it's so beautiful. Like I'm just crying because I'm like, this is so. I don't know.
I
It's
was
just so,
literally almost in tears quite a few times. Like I kept getting so much like it was almost like love attacks.
yeah,
like
yeah. I
like
feel like
yeah, like it was just I was just like like okay, yeah, keep going. Sorry, but I'm just yeah.
it's just like, how can it be that they all come together? It's so beautiful. It's like
Yeah.
unity. I'm just like, and like they help us and they're here and they're not going.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. That was the one big thing. I was like, "Nope, they're still here." Like, well, they're like, okay, well, we're glad we got a lot of work done, but we're not going anywhere. We got plenty more to do. And I was like, okay, that's cool. We are one. Yes, kept that whole permeate like that. We are one. We are one in the I am, and then the whole supernova particle thing coming through. I was like, wait, what? Okay, we're getting like supernova energy particles to like help, and there was like they were showing me like the quantum and like all this stuff and how it was like this like crazy. It almost looked like particles all the way around the earth, and it was like, and then I kept saying like like this space traffic jam, like so many ships and so many, but it was like they could go in and out. Like some of them were in the quantum too. So it's not like they were all 100% physical, I guess, is and maybe after I have some time to like digest everything that I saw, like I'll be able to impart more. But there was a lot going on up there, and I still cannot get over the Three Eye Atlas like mirror. It was like it looked like you know those big shiny rocks. It's not like well that's cool, but that's not what I was trying to do. Um, it like what is it called? Not it pyrite. Anyways, it's like super shiny, and it reflects, and it looked like that. Like the ship looks kind of like a crystal, but not like a pretty, like a pretty one, but like a raw one, and like but very reflective, and it was like reflecting like that, reflecting to the literally like that, except it was more elongated, and yeah, it was like reflecting the sun to the earth with the earth behind me. Oh, kind of like that. Sorry, but I still can see it so vividly in my mind, and it was very very intense. Anybody else want to share anything? Because that was really intense.
I just want to say that I saw it was like the night sky with the stars in it, and each twinkling light was the like each being not being but each ship I would say,
Yeah.
and they were all kind of like you said, the traffic jam. They were kind of like seemed like they're like they're patiently waiting for their like moment to like move
Yes.
through and in. They're like, we're here and we're not going it. We finally made it here. Like that's the feeling I had. We're finally here. We're waiting to like come in and fully assist you. So it was really
Yeah.
beautiful. I saw like lots of purple energy.
Yes.
I
Oh, that was the other thing. Okay, I kept seeing like purple, like not lightning
um
bolts, but like purple things. Oh God, it was like purple energy, and it was like coming out like almost like how the sun has like shoots off solar flares, and some of them sometimes they're purple. I don't know if you've ever seen one during a solar eclipse. That's what it looked like to me. I don't know if it was different for you, but that's all it looked.
interesting because for me it was like it was very much helpful like the transmutation flame like it was doing work with the purple energy. Also I just had to say with the Procyon when they came through I could tell it was them right away. It was like it was so shocking for me and it was like this immense love but like this deep feeling, this deep like it was almost not like we were being not at all being scolded but it was the importance in their voices, like the love was so strong and it was every word was like very important. It was like
Yep.
hanging on it and I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like my I was going into the fetal somehow. I was like
Yeah.
regret babe I was a babe like I was
Yes.
like I was
Because
so
it was a
young and
heart mother
proud.
that came through, and she has
Mhm.
that feeling. I mean, she has that feeling. She has that ability to make us feel that way because she is the heart mother, and literally, it's like her words. Even though it's like telepathic, her vibration is with so much love and acceptance. It's unconditional. It's 100% unconditional, and you just feel the intensity of that, and you can't. It's just like a baby. You just like want to curl up and like you know
Nestled, you're being nestled and it's safe. It's important too. I felt like the message was important. That's why I felt like we really need to come together as like a humanity in our hearts and become one because we all want the same things, and I think the Procyons really can teach us a lot about how to act from the heart space and like sacrifice and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
not sacrifice, you know what I mean, but like the dedication to the outcome.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to say just the last thing is that I felt like everything was like the time was taken. It wasn't rushed. Every spoken word was very meaningful and perfectly chosen. Like there was no other, even though it wasn't technically a word, it's telepathic, but everything was perfectly chosen in the time and space. Like there couldn't have been a longer moment or a shorter moment. It was just right. So I just felt like it was very necessary to listen to it all.
Yeah.
So thank you. Like you just thank you again. And it was beautiful. And I had so many, like, it almost felt like serious talks, but it wasn't so serious. I don't know if that makes sense. It was serious, but it was light and loving.
And there was a
So
lot of songs I Kat mentioned. She was like, "What were the songs?" I was like, I like I some of the songs were coming from the Astaria, the Astarians, And also I always get the name. I'm always gonna butcher. Not Sumerians. Oh God. Um, Bashar's people. Oh my God.
Not Antarians.
Yeah.
It's a something.
Anyways, they were there, but they've
Are
been
they
there. But like
Antid?
I'm sorry.
That Antid. I don't even think that's a thing.
Oh, well, no, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there were so many, I couldn't even like focus on everyone. Yeah, I mean, Nihal, I mean, but again, they're humanoid, right? So I really wouldn't know unless I focus on them. There were so many. It was too many to focus on.
Okay.
Only, it was more like, how do I explain it? It was like the Procyons photobombed. That's what it felt like. That they were like, it's us, heart, it's us. We're in the heart space, It was just like, and that was just something apart for us to work on us, like grids or something. Yes, that was a big thing. The quantum. I cannot stress that enough. Like they were like, you are, and also like, um, saying like, oh, well, you're gonna come back, but not too far, because actually you're higher than you were before. And I was just like, I could see what they meant. I don't know if it sounded like it made sense, but in how they were showing me, it made sense. It was like, usually when we come down from meditation, we sink all the way back into our body, but it was like, no, you don't gotta go that far anymore. Like you could stay here. So yeah, that was really interesting. And they're definitely working on the grids. Like there was a lot of technical stuff up there, a lot of communication stuff, a lot of a lot of tech up there, up in space right now. I don't even want to presume to know, because it was a lot of stuff that was using like amplifiers to amplify things, but also they were doing something for the shield. That was another big thing. Like there was literally um something about the shield, about the magnetic shield, and doing something like that. Yeah, felt wings. Yeah, same. Felt wings, the energy like water. I mean, we had the cetacean beings come through. I was really kind of surprised, because like I was kind of not expecting them, and they kind of were like, "Yeah, we're here. We're gonna come through." And I was just like, "Okay, cool. All right. I wouldn't have expected you to come through for this, but come on through. You're welcome anytime. Um, Windshield. Yes. Windshield. Yeah.
Oh, I think say the cetacean beings, but they like I connect with their eyes. Like it's so beautiful. Like that's how I see them when we're connecting. It's always
Mhm.
like I'm with their eyes and it makes me one with them. It's so beautiful. I love them.
Yeah. I do too. And a lot of that was it's almost like it was it had something to do with like the light and the dark, and understanding like the shadows and the darkness of the sea are still where beauty comes from. And it was just like there was just a lot there for that they were helping us transmute and process. um yeah.
Can I just say too, when I've never had this before when I was in like a meditation, but I was laying and then I was like all of a sudden back in like it thought my thoughts started coming in and then I heard like turn o turn over and I was like what? So I like usually I don't move once I'm in a meditation, but I
Mm.
flipped over like a rotisserie, like I laid on my belly and I can't, it was weird because I didn't realize my back was tingling, like it was almost like
Mm.
everything was in my body. You had mentioned being warm, so everything in my body was becoming, my cells are activated. And then since I had moved, I was kind of, I touched my forehead, right? And my third eye, I'm so glad I remembered to tell you this. My third eye, my skin was numb. My
Mhm.
forehead was numb. I was like, I didn't, like, I touched it and it didn't feel like, it still doesn't necessarily feel normal right now either. Like,
Mm-mm.
I could feel that my skin was like receiving the energy from that chakra there. So I
Yeah,
just thought that was cool.
my whole skin is tingly, like my fingertips, like everything is tingly. So yeah, shield putting around you. That yes, and I mean, I think it's something. Maybe it was something to do with like the bubble of water and the protection of water, but also the flow of water, and going with the flow and the quantum, because that's kind of what I was getting. Like the quantum was like a big. Oh yeah, yes, and there was, and it started out. There was avian in there, and then the cetacean beings. It was very interesting because I was like, "Oh, it's avians," and then it's like they were there and they started to go, and then the cetaceans were like, "Actually, we'll take this one," and it was just kind of like, "Oh, like surprise." So yeah, that was really interesting. But yeah, the Aquila were there too. They were the first ones that were coming through during that time, and then it was like they kind of took a step back, and I think it was something to do with I keep getting like about the darkness, something about because you I mentioned the NAA too during that time, and it was something about like remember the cetacean beings that we say like the light and the dark are two sides of the same coin. Flip one over, you can't have one without the other. And they understood that, right? And so I think that that's what that was about is that they were trying to remind us like the dark is still, even though it may leave, it will still exist. It doesn't just go away. So there's just more about finding balance with it and finding some kind of homeostasis. So, yeah. Does anybody want to add anything else? Check the chat, see if anybody is actually, if I can't see, I just see top chat. Oh, live chat. There we go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now I can actually see your comments. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like looking for the actual chat and I couldn't see like how, I don't even see how to type open panel. Is that what I'm doing? No, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for joining, Fatima and Marcus and Umno. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the meditation. I'm going to go ahead and close this down and just send all my love to you all. And I hope that you will join us in the next global meditation and just drink lots of water, stay safe, and be okay with things as they're going to be changing and popping off and going crazy. So we just want to make sure that we just stay in our